on hip-hop and blaming on rap music, and that's the truth, because most of our black young men, that's where all of their role models are coming from now. They want to be like Lil Wayne and Ace Hood and all of these other rap stars and all of, and I will tell you something that I even learned from even watching some of these people. Some of those people on this documentary, it's interesting to see that these guys really misrepresent themselves. They're not as gangster as they even push themselves off the beat.
Come on, preacher.
They're not even as hard as they push themselves off the beat. But our kids don't know that, and so they begin to emulate these kinds of people and want to be like these folk that they see on the video. And it's not just the little boys, even our little girls too. They want to be like Nicki Minaj and don't realize that even a name they man is a mirage. That's not even her real name. But everything that they do is to sell videos, to sell CDs, and to make money off of us. And they can care less about the kind of damage that it does to our young folks.
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right. That's right.
The movies and Hollywood and TV and all of this kind of stuff, these folks do not care that they are messing up a generation of young people. And I will tell you here that even the athletes out there now, they don't want to be role models. Thank God some of them don't want to be role models because they don't need to be anybody role models.
Right.
Amen. Somebody. I'm glad Charles Barkley said, I'm not your children's role model. But I don't need Charles Barkley, amen, being my children's role model, amen. And I think that that's one of the problems that we have, is that our kids now are looking to these athletes and they don't let you know that most of the things that they are done, or most of the things that they are doing, that really they do all of these things simply that they may earn a dollar.
That's right.
And they don't care anything about you.
That's correct.
And I will tell you that while a lot of blame can be attributed to all of these, that the real blame should be placed on the home.
That's right. That's correct.
That's the truth, amen.
Yes, sir. Amen.
Truth is that the home is a real problem. And it's not just the single parent home either.
That's right. That's right, brother. Talk.
Yeah. Because I know some of you say, well, it's because too many single parents. It's not just the single parent home, even the two-parent homes, amen, are a reason and a cause for some of the problems that we're having with our young folks. I'm saying to us that most kids are doomed from the time they leave the hospital. I mean, at least at the hospital, the nurses are paid to give them what they need. Right.
Come on, brother. Come on now.
What do the nurses give them in the hospital? Where they give them what we used to call TLC.
Yes, sir. Come on, preacher.
They give them tender, loving, what? Care. And I mean, at least they're getting paid to do it. And then some of these kids, I mean, they get tender, loving care at the hospital. By the time they get home, amen, the mom, because she is single, she is frustrated, don't have a dad, don't know what dad is at, and got to do it all by themselves. Then the frustrations and the aggravation are then being nurtured into those children. Mess them up. And they are raised angry.
Talk about it.
Mad and upset.
Talk about it.
Why? Because when they should have been receiving tender, loving care, these were the things that they were not getting. And so I'm saying to you that we can blame a lot of stuff, but we got to come back to blaming on the home. And I want to tell you something, that the black home, black families in serious trouble.
Come on.
Let's keep it real. Statistics show that far as traditional homes are concerned, and you know what a traditional home is, right?
Yes, sir.
Y'all do know what a traditional home is, right? Traditional home is a home where there is a dad
and a mom.
There is a mom, and then there are some kids. And guess where they all live at? I know it's shocking to you. And they all live under the same roof. But most of our black men have 2 or 3 baby mamas. And most of our black young ladies have 2 or 3 baby daddies. And they're frustrated because these men don't even pay their child support. And because of this frustration and these economic difficulties that they have, the the children. Our kids grow up thinking that this is normal. It's normal for me to have 2 or 3 brothers that don't live on the same house with me, and 2 or 3. I mean, I'm saying to us that even some of us in here, you know, sometimes in our own personal relationship, I'm talking about us as family, in-laws and all that, we sometimes get together and laugh and joke about different things because we grow up later on to find out that we got some other siblings. And we might be shocked when we find out, but this next generation is not going to be shocked about that. Amen? Because they already know the reality that mom has another kid by another man and another man, and dad has a kid by another woman and another woman and another woman. And I'm saying it is shaping the mentality of our young folks to believe that this is normal. Right. It's not normal. Because this is not, I want these kids to, it's not normal. Because that's not how God set it up in the very beginning. And I will tell us here that our kids grow up thinking it's normal that daddy is in jail. Come on now. Little boy grows up, joins his daddy in jail. It's normal that mama is on welfare. Amen. Yeah. It's normal that mama has a baby out of wedlock. And then she grows up and she has a baby and then she gets on welfare. Y'all can say what you want. But that's exactly what's being perpetuated, especially in the black community. Daddy dropped out of school, so son drops out of school. Daddy is a gangster, so son grows up, wants to be a gangster. Mama is a hoochie, so daughter grows up, wants to be a hoochie. It's a cycle that just keeps on repeating itself.
That's all right, brother.
Somebody said, who fault is? Well, I tell you what, it's our fault. It's our fault in many cases, because if all of us would check ourselves up from the neck up, we'll find out that all of us need to be just a little bit better and a little bit more attentive as parents and understand what is happening, not just to the kids out there, because guess what? When you put your kids on the school bus tomorrow or send them, and I know some of y'all send them to the private school, it doesn't matter. It's no better even over there. Trouble is everywhere, amen. And we send our kids out here every day, and we sit there and put them in the front of a television and let them watch BET and all of this other stuff without letting them know and understand that's not the reality of your life. I mean, wearing prison clothes now for black men is now a wardrobe selection.
Come on,
I was talking to my kids. I heard my wife was on the tour this morning, and I had to jump in there and let them know. Amen. They ought to be glad her mama wasn't living, amen.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
I asked myself, Gershom making it yet? But I said, I don't want Gershom. And then I ran to talk to my oldest son and help him to understand that I tell you what, parents were a whole lot different than they are now. That's right. You and me included, amen.
That's right.
Because we have to let them get away and let them do whatever they want to do and act like they got a right. They don't have a right as long as they live up in your house. It's your way or the highway. Amen, somebody. But the problem is we're too busy now trying to be their buddy and trying to be their friend. Look at that, talking about me and mom told me her and mama was good friends. And then I found out later her and mama going to the same clubhouse together.
Come on now, brother.
That's the way God set this thing up. And then we want to blame it on hard times. And I feel so sorry for Barack Obama having to stand there, amen, and represent a people who will use him, amen, as an excuse, amen. Use him as a bar. But here is a man that made it to where he made it to, young people,